Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25. The year is 2029, and it is the division playoff for the AFC. The Raiders are in the mix with the Baltimore Ravens. And pardon me if I'm a little bit scared for this matchup. I think it could be something that, I don't know. We're an undefeated team, but I feel like our team is, if our defense plays well, then we win the game. And if they don't, then we don't. And I think that's really what it comes down to. Where last year, that's not the way I felt. I felt like our offense could keep up with anyone, whether the defense played well or not. So Baltimore presents some very real problems when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. Lamar Jackson is obviously still a really good quarterback for them. They are number 5 with points scored, but he just can really be a problem. I mean, if you're looking at him, he's a 95 overall still, 24 passing touchdowns, and just playing well. And the question is just, who's going to show up today for the Raiders? Now, we do know who isn't going to show up, and it's going to be these players here. Wyatt Kearney out for the season and out for 32 weeks. I don't know if that's going to last into next season or not. You got Graham Barton and Joe Richardson. So the offensive line is not going to be at their tip-top best in this game. And if you take a look at the Baltimore team here, you're going to see, of course, that they have a strong offense in Lamar Jackson and Marquez Lucas, and even the backup Daryl Joseph could be a little bit of an issue. Then, of course, you got Zay Flowers and Kendrick Menard. Now, this feels like our corners should be able to stick with these players, but sometimes things are happening. And of course, Mark Andrews, just a problem. He's always a problem when we play this team. It's hard for us to stay with him. We'll see what it looks like. And then the offensive line is great. They've got a great offensive line to try to thwart our defensive line. And looking at their defensive line, again, middle of the road, but solid. And then they've got some good players here in Roquan Smith. Trenton Simpson is in the house, and he's playing well. So a solid defensive front line and middle. And then now we're looking at the safeties. The receivers. And they've got a pretty good receiver here in Nate Wiggins, but he's going to be injured. So there's a possibility that we can take advantage of these younger players here. But we don't feel amazing about our wide receivers. So I don't know. This could be a tough game. Of course, in our favor is Luke Charlton, who's playing very well. So maybe it's just going to be a running game that we have to employ here. We'll see what it looks like. But here's a press conference. Charles Woodson wants to know what's the next question. At the start of last offseason, you said you didn't need a plan. That's right, we didn't need one. Promised the fans that this team was talented enough to get to the playoffs. That's right, we did. What's your response? What's my response to once? Hey, I called it. We made the playoffs. Give us credit. Agree. Sure did. Okay. Is that what this is going to be? To say it like Kobe Bryant, job not done yet. So it doesn't really matter. We figure we can get to the playoffs, but can we make history and get the 3rd Super Bowl run? That will be the main question. All right, so let's get it started. It's Baltimore and it's the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's take a look at the uniforms. Let's see, there's a way. Okay, so we're in dark colors. Ooh, that would be nice. The purple. You know what? Let's do the purple. Let's do the all purple. I kind of like that all purple, that color rush. Wow, that's an interesting look for the Ravens. And we'll be in the black on the current home. Yo, we need black on black. I'm gonna say it over and over again. Over and over again, I'm going to say it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a difference enough. Is dark on dark going to be it, or are we going to go ahead? You know, we'll stick with the light color because I want to get it darker. All right, let's get it going. Raiders, Ravens.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Raiders, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The Raiders and the Ravens here in the divisional playoff round. Ready for your entertainment. Jaden Daniels and the Las Vegas offense against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Raven offense. And right now, the news and the media is all about the offense, but I really do think this game's going to come down to which defense plays the best. Who's going to be able to stop the other quarterback? And Lamar Jackson, clearly the better quarterback in this game, but Luke Charlton, clearly the better running back in this game. It's going to be interesting to see what really happens here. Now, the Raiders are going to get the ball first here as we get ready to kick this thing off, and there it is. The game is underway, and Gresham was going to field it from the 2. He's got a little room here. He could go all the way. The first play of the game, Gresham on the sideline. He's going up the field on the 5. Touchdown for the Raiders. First play of the game. Let's go. And what a way to start this game. Orlando Gresham, I think it was me in the last game saying, man, we have not had solid returns from this special teams, lamenting the loss of Wyatt Kearney, and the Raiders come out on the first play of the game, go take it all the way to the house for the touchdown. And just like that, we are already seeing fireworks in this playoff run. Wow.
So let's try this again after the kick return, TD.
Wow. Who knew? Gresham with the return. All right, so now Baltimore's going to take the knee in the end zone, and we're going to get a first look at the Baltimore offense instead of the Raider offense with Lamar Jackson coming out ready to do his thing. They're in the nice purple this year, or this game. Look at this, 3,253 yards, 24 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. Yeah, he's going to be a player. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts trying to run. Quarterback tries to run right away. Quarterback is going to was under some pressure. Finds the outlet on the screen. I don't know if it was a design screen or if that was an outlet, but let's see what we got. 2nd and 10. They didn't gain much on that play. Oh, and Isaac keeps the containment in, and Dom Clark's able to come and clean it up. The quarterback or running back didn't have anywhere to go. Loses a yard on that play, and this defense so far coming out and matching the energy of the special team. Looks like the Raiders are lathered up and ready to go. Quarterback is going to find Mark Andrews, and he does get the catch and breaks a couple tackles. Almost gets to the first down, but not quite there. Zaire Klein with the final tackle, I believe, is going to lead to a punt, and the Raiders take the Baltimore Ravens 3 and out on their first drive of the game. Here's Gresham. Oh, he's got more room. Give him a block. Oh, it would have been crazy if we'd have gotten a punt return as well. All right, Jaden Daniels and company coming out to get this offense going. Jaden Daniels nowhere near the numbers of, well, I guess he's comparable. 4,154 yards, 40 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Looks like the Raiders offense a little more prolific, according to the statistics.
interesting to watch their first few drives.
Ball goes to Charlton. He finds room and gets up the middle for 9.
Maybe they come out flat and they can afford that in the postseason.
Just need a yard here.
2nd and 1. Charlton with the catch again. Ooh, breaks a couple tackles, able to get the first down. And they give him 11 yards on that play. Oh, they give him a couple yards on that play. 11 yards total. All right, we're going to test Mitchell on the outside. Can he beat this guy? If he doesn't, maybe we'll hit Charlton or Bowers.
Now Daniels.
Oh, I think he is going to beat him outside. That's Mitchell. And he does get the catch. First down for the Raiders. Adonai Mitchell
It's a big play here for Vegas.
getting it done.
22 yards.
It's early, but it now took
Nice little throw there.
big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Raider offense moving down the field. Looking to get things going here.
So how about this for field position after
A
the big
second
play?
touchdown would
Inside
give
the
them
15
a
now as they
solid
come
lead
up on
early
1st and 10.
in this playoff run. And he looks like he's going to get it. Oh, it should have been a touchdown. Charlton is down to the 2, but does have enough for the first.
Around a first down as well.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And a touchdown over the middle to Brock Bowers. First touchdown of the 2029 playoff season for the offense. And Brock Bowers will be the man. Jaden Daniels thought about leaking out of the pocket, but Brock Bowers just sitting there chilling in the end zone. Too easy to throw that and get a score. 14-0, not the way you thought this game would start, I am sure. The Raiders cannot get comfortable.
Thank you very much for getting us to rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Kick is up.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round.
Oh, missed the tackle there, but running back able to get a little bit up the middle. 8-yard gain. And this is where we have to be careful. Shotgun, single back, 5 receivers. Lamar Jackson going to make the quick pass, finds his main target, Mark Andrews, for the first down, his second catch of the day.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig it.
Run to the outside is met by the defense, and the running back had nowhere to go. 2nd and 10. On the 49-yard line, Lamar Jackson not able to get really going yet. Except to that guy. Is that Mark Andrews again? I think that is Mark Andrews again. And as we told you, he's just going to be the problem.
Very effective. Saw the pressure, got rid of it, and the completion ensued.
Third and 2. Let's see what they do. Are they going to run it or pass it here? Man in motion.
Jackson.
Oh, and they hit the tight end, but what are they going to do? Are they going to say that was an incomplete pass? Either way, it's not enough for the first down. And the Ravens are going to go for it here in the first quarter at 4th and 2 on the 43-yard line. I formation. Running back is going to have to figure it out, and the Raiders close it up, and that's going to be a turnover on downs as the Raider defense denies the run. Running back was trying to find somewhere to go, but Zaire Klein finally gets to him. Okay, so he went through a couple players there. Wow. This year, the Raider defense has played well against some very good quarterbacks. It's just the nature of it in the AFC, is that you're going to face tough quarterbacks. But even outside the AFC, we've had Jalen Hurts. We've had, Johnny Cartwright. We've also had Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, the Cincinnati kid. Oh, where are you going? No bueno.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Oh, Luke Charleston able to get the first down. Thought he could turn the corner, but yeah, what I was saying is Lamar Jackson is just one of many tough quarterbacks. Maybe this defense is no longer playing scared.
Here's Daniels.
The pass to the left side, they're going to find Adonai Mitchell again for the quick pass. First down. Probably the last play of the first half here. As the Raiders start on 1st and 19, they're going to toss it out. And
possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely.
And he won't get much. Into the first quarter, score 14-0. Raiders with the fast start here in the AFC divisional matchup. Baltimore's going to have to figure out a way to slow down some of this momentum.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Raiders going to come out. I formation once again. Toss to the outside. He's got room. And there's a stiff arm, but doesn't clear him all the way, but he is able to fall forward, and that is a first down again for the Raiders. Luke Charlton. There's room, and Charlton almost gets to the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Jaden Daniels danced around a little bit, runs it in himself. Touchdown for the Raiders.
Punching it over a yard away. And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play.
Raider fans starting to forget
well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say
the previous quarterback and starting to get used to this number 1 guy, Jaden Daniels.
And your experience led you to say that because
Rumors reporting that Jaden Daniels' role is not safe, though. If the Raiders are able to get to the end, once they get to the offseason, Daniels' future with the Raider is still in question. With the first-round pick from Washington, Raiders will be able to pick number 4 in the draft. And the question is, do you take a quarterback at number 4 and move on from Jaden, start a new project, or is Jaden good enough to build the future of this franchise around? And that will be the question. You have to think that Jaden's performance in this playoff will go a long way in determining his future for the Raiders long term.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
First down for the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson finds his target over the left side hash, about 9 yards down the field. He's to 2nd and 1.
2nd down in the yard.
Probably going to be a run. There it is. They do run, and they get the first down.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot.
5 minutes and 50 seconds left. Raiders with a huge 3-touchdown lead, putting pressure on Baltimore. They take a man in motion, and Zaire Klein chases them down and takes them to the field, or to the turf, behind the line. Another tackle for loss for the now veteran Zaire Klein, captain of this captain of this Raider defense.
But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better.
It's plays like that that make him almost irreplaceable at the middle linebacker position. Not everybody will get to that runner in time, but he able to respond quickly to the play that he's looking at, and Lamar Jackson thought maybe he had time to throw it, went with the play action, but the pressure was in his face right away. 3rd and 11 now. They're going to come out in 5.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And it's intercepted by Adrian Cheeks. His only the 5th interception of the season for Lamar Jackson. Great defense by the corner. And this defense not only putting the pressure on Lamar, but now they have turned him over on downs and in the air. And that pass is just a little short. Adrian Cheeks is actually beat, and if the ball is up and out a little bit more, maybe he finds his guy. Lamar probably wishes he had that one back.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated.
There was a lot of field right there. Luke Charlton couldn't get there, though.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Daniels.
Oh, stay up. Oh, he tried to stay on his feet, but couldn't quite get there. 3rd and inches.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff.
Good blocks.
Solid stiff arm.
Luke Charlton not going down easy. 75 yards here in the first half.
During that run,
And
an injury here.
There's an injury. Looks like it's an injury to the offensive lineman there. 1st and 10 on the 29. Play action for the Raiders. And he's looking for somewhere to go and had nowhere to go.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw.
They pass it to the tight end. That's Beltran with the catch. And the rookie tight end gets it done. Raiders down to the backup center now. So the offensive line continuing to struggle from... Oh, nice run by Luke Charlton. Struggle from the injuries. And the spin inside gets him free. And he's got to get this guy a touchdown. I don't think he's been able to run it in yet. 2nd and inches. Ball is handed off, and he's going to get in. Touchdown, Luke Charlton.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders continue to pull away here this first half.
And wow, well, we thought this game was going to be a very difficult 28-0 here in the first half.
Bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this
wow.
By halftime.
Yo, thanks for hanging out with us. Those of you did, you may have clicked off already. Hope you hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you feel about this game. I don't know. Maybe we can make it to the playoffs. Oh, to the Super Bowl. I've been second guessing us. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Would love for you to be part of that. Hit the bell notification so you know when all the things happen. Kicker is returned it back to the 26-yard line. It's defense. Honestly, the best looking defense we've had all franchise.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't.
Oh, I tried to hit. I hit triangle and he didn't even jump. I was right there in the area.
Not just the types of plays
Offered.
but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue.
I knew they were going there. Anyway, they get the play to the tight end for the first.
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
Let's go. Latu gets in and tackles the player behind the line there. And they're going to lose 3 yards on that. 2nd and 13.
They go play action with Jackson.
And it's intercepted a second time. The free safety is going to get there this time. And Lamar Jackson throws it in the area of 3 defenders. And the Raiders are able to get it intercepted. And that's going to be Adisa Isaac, who's sitting on the bench, worried a little bit about his something with an injury. But here we go. We got Lamar Jackson. And he tries to fake. And oh, yeah, he has to throw it. He does have a couple players pressuring him from 2 different sides. That's Sheldon and Isaac. And let's see, what is he looking at here? Throws it. Oh, he may have had this guy underneath, number 85. But I think he thinks he can get the ball up there. And this is a mistake we've all made. An interception. The ball is actually inaccurate. And an interception for, there it is, getting it done.
From Vegas after this.
1st and 10 now.
Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To the air goes Daniels.
Oh, and the pass is out. And Brock Bowers gets the catch.
Past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. 14 yards.
Now I expect him to get it.
This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really
Wow. Pressure was there. And look at Jaden Daniels. That's the 2nd time in the 2nd game we've seen him throw a great pass, accurate pass under pressure. Brock Bowers is going to get the catch. He's going to catch, get only 3 yards on that play with a minute left. Don't have a lot of time to go.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And Daniels able to reach out and get it. 3rd and 7.
Understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Flushed out right.
Oh, I thought maybe I could get to the outside. Couldn't do it. And there is a sack.
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Kick is up. Good punt. Ball's going to be on the 18-yard line with 37 seconds left. Can the Raiders keep Baltimore from scoring in the first half? 37 seconds away from a first half shutout.
If they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Oh, I thought that was going to be another interception. Tavares Guyton's in the area.
Second down and 8.
15 seconds. 2 timeouts for Baltimore, but they don't call one. And are they going to let this clock run out? They came up with a no huddle. I think they are going to let it run out, and that will be the end of the first half. Oh, no. There is a play. They want to make sure this was the last play of the half. And that is it. So the Raiders, 28-0, going into the locker room, have to feel fantastic. All phases of the game have played well. A kickoff return for a touchdown. Offense scored 21 points. Defense forced a couple turnovers on downs and with interceptions. A fantastic play start for the Raiders. Raiders looking like one of the best teams in the league. Everything coming together.
Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where you see the final score there.
Winner of the Chiefs-Jaguars, of course, will play for the AFC Conference Championship following this game. If the Raiders are able to hold on, we'll be facing off against one of those opponents. If it's the Chiefs, we'll be facing off against them for the third time this season. If it's the Jaguars, it'll be for the second. We beat them both teams the first time, so we're in for a revenge game,
if it's not already.
no matter what. Kick is up. Baltimore will receive.
And just shutting him off there.
And he's going to get broken down on the 27-yard line. Nice attempt by the return man.
We'll see, Charles, if they
Okay, so first and 10.
At halftime, they have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games.
There he is again. You already know his name, Mark Andrews. And Mark Andrews probably has. He's got to be pretty close to having all of their passing yards. Let's go. And the defense gets inside. That's Dom Clark once again breaking into the backfield and getting to the running back, creating a 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it.
It's off this defensive line. Everything changed when we moved Dom Clark to the inside and brought Latu in. Honestly, it changed a lot on this defense. I think it just started to click. Maybe Dom just creates the kind of pressure inside that I don't know what it is about that switch that we made, but it certainly seems that either the addition of Latu or the change of those positions has led to a much better defensive opportunity, defensive playing for us. High formation.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, he tries to hit his guy and he's not able to get it at time to Andrews.
Get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Jackson. And he completes it to Westbrook.
All right, they finally got on the left side. Westbrook with the catch, 3rd and 5. And the question is, will they go for this if they don't get first down? Or kick field goal?
Jackson will throw again.
Quarterback, oh, that could have been the 3rd interception. Chiefs decides to knock it down instead of trying to catch it, but a good play by the defense. And they will be kept out of the end zone. And they're going to go ahead and bring the kick team out just to break through the goose egg here. Kick is up and it's down the middle. Good for the Ravens, scored 28-3. And they do find a little bit of success here at the start of the second half. But the Raiders have built a significant lead. It's going to be hard for them to come back.
I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Charlton with 91 yards already today, 1 touchdown for him, 12 carries. And we expect him to be a larger factor here in the second half than the first.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football,
And Palmer with the grab, a 9-yard gain.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Back to throw. Daniels dancing to his left.
Give me a block. Ooh, Daniels. Could have went out of bounds, decided that he wanted to smash pads.
Decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
First down and 10 on the 39.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Pass over the middle. They find Brock Bowers for the first down.
Just a yard or two shy of the 40. Calling a gain of 19.
Offense is still playing well, man. This defense has not figured out what to do. Run up the middle. Luke Charlton not going down easy. Tells him to get off of him, and he gets over 100 yards on that play. Luke Charlton, the official NFL record holder for most rushing yards in a season, broke his own record this year. His rookie year had 2,208 yards. This year, 2,212 yards, beats it by 4 yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Okay, did I see something on the right? I saw it late. Let me see if I missed it. Oh, no, he would have gotten there. We had to check down. I was looking here, and I was trying to decide whether to throw it there or not. I should have thrown it. I should have thrown it right there. And the trick would be to throw it to the outside shoulder instead of the inside shoulder. I didn't do it, though.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time
3rd and 13.
And I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They throw it to the outside. Touchdown. Trey Palmer. His first touchdown, playoff touchdown. Moves the Raiders to a 34-point total.
That they earned throughout the year, looking pretty dominant right now.
Yeah, Baltimore not playing well at all. By far the most lopsided we've seen the Baltimore Ravens play.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
They're very good play, and they're a very good team on paper.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Lamar Jackson, 2 interceptions in this game. Equals half the total interceptions he's thrown in the entire season. Let's see if we can get him one more time.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Lamar Jackson thought about using his legs, brought down behind the line. That time by Jaden Shelby.
Defensive strategy on that particular play just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They go play action now. Jackson
tries to run himself again, and it's Zaire Klein who locks in and hits him. 3rd and 12.
Certainly could have ended up worse.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw.
And Jackson's going to try again, and Zaire Klein is right on top of it. 4th and 9. And this defense containing Lamar Jackson in the backfield. Can't ask for a better game.
Into positive yardage.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
.22 seconds left here in the third quarter.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air.
Pass is thrown away. Jaden Daniels
Okay, if I show my age a little
under pressure, and
because I can hear my high school coach.
the offense is.
I can hear his voice in my head.
Jaden's having a little bit of pressure.
Two of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Ooh, Charlton just goes through the first tackle. 3rd and 7. That'll be the end of the third. Score 35-3. And this one is all but over.
Advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Underneath it, they find Nick Beltran for the first down. Jaden Daniels only 163 yards passing in this game. Still 35 points. You'd think he'd have so much more than that. And there's Charlton with a 5-yard gain.
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. 2nd and 5.
I don't think it's really been that the offense, well, the offense has played well, but it's not like they've had to move a lot down the field. And there's Charlton. He's got room, and he breaks through and gets to the second level and gets down to the 28-yard line. Big run by the running back. Continues to chew away this clock. Nice little.
You're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They go play action. Daniels out to his left.
Oh, they find Charlton. He's got room across the middle. And I love the animation on that. Instead of him just being able to make that throw across his body, he kind of contorts his body to at least make it look physically possible. This is a nice little animation. I think he's running to the left, and I'm going to have him try to throw to the right. So he has to, instead of just throwing it weird, he kind of brings his body and turns his body. This is a good animation. And maybe I'm late to it, but I don't make this throw a lot. I can appreciate this. I pressed the button here. And he's got to wait for this animation to happen to actually get it off. That's a good penalty. That's a good animation penalty for making a play that would typically be difficult to make in real life. There's a run. And Charlton's going to break the first tackle, and he gets down to the 3-yard line. The Ravens ranked number 4 as the total defense. I don't think that's going to work. Oh, and he is tackled in the backfield by Roquan Smith. That's going to take him out of the zone. 3rd and 5.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Steps away
and touchdown for the quarterback. Is that his second today where he's running in?
And the Raiders are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Nice play, man. It will be 42 to 3.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I said it would come down to the defense. I thought it would be a little more
and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
I thought it'd be a little more, I guess, a little less lopsided than this. But the Raider defense has definitely come to play, and the Ravens defense have yet to figure it out.
And up to about the 26-yard line.
It's probably safe to say they've run out of time. So what do you guys think we should do at the quarterback level? Jaden Daniels, we made the trade for him. Got some draft picks for him. My initial thoughts have been that we would go in and draft a quarterback, have Jaden Daniels as a piece we could be able to trade away a contract. It would free up some money, potential allow us to continue to sign some of the other players that we might need to sign. Of course, it would mean that we'd have to start all over with developing a quarterback. And maybe that's not the best thing that you'd want to do. Or you can continue, you can keep Jaden, but you'd end up having to potentially lose some of the other players. Maybe you lose Dom Clark, maybe you lose some of the defensive, some of your key defensive players. So what do y'all think? If Jaden Daniels takes us to the Super Bowl and wins, should he be protected from trade next season, and basically solidify his spot, or guys in on drafting a quarterback? Love to hear what you think.
Here's Jackson. He finds his man complete.
Jaden Shelby with a nice play in the backfield. 2nd and 14 on the 49-yard line.
Boy, how good has his defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right
guys have a lot to say. They were chirping it up.
Passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Jackson.
Quarterback is going to try to hit. Looks like the fullback on a screenplay. No go. 3rd and 14.
And stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2 minutes, 19 seconds left.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Man in motion.
Jackson now.
Pass is caught over the middle, but he only gets a few yards, and they will bring out the punt team, and this is probably the white flag. Ravens going to go home and stay home after this game, while the Raiders will move on to face the winner of the Chiefs and Jaguars playoff game happening later this afternoon.
A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp.
Raiders have pretty much had whatever they wanted here. The defense playing well, the offense playing well, and it all started again with the kickoff return from the special teams. Man, we are at home, and the crowd is pretty quiet, but I guess it's because there's no drama. 2 minutes left.
And it would appear that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start with no letdown.
Charleston's going to get a little bit of a run, and he gets 1 yard there. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock.
Charlton finding room to the outside. Doesn't have all the speed you want, but still enough. That's his 141st yard.
About 4 more for first. And now here's a carry heading
There is a run right up the middle, and Baltimore's going to call their first timeout. Oh, no. That's going to be the Raiders who call a timeout with an injury, and Brock Bowers is going to go to the sideline, looking like he's favoring his elbow on that play. And that stops the clock. Charleston breaks out of the scrum, and the backfield still gets pulled down, though.
We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally.
And as we get ready to close it down, Mark Charleston's going to run it forward. He gets his 150 yards. I think that will probably do it. For this one. What a dominant performance by the Las Vegas Raiders, only allowing 3 points to a prominent Baltimore Raider offense here in the divisional playoff round. If this doesn't let the league know that this team, without their leading quarterback from last year, is ready to go, I don't know what does. I just don't know what does. There's the handshake by the coaches, and outplayed in every possible way. Let's take a look at a few of the highlights. There's an interception with a free safety. You had to run by Jaden Daniels. You had a great catch by Adonai Mitchell down the left side. And you have, well, I guess you got a sack there on Jaden Daniels. There's a catch by 83. That's Palmer with the big play, his first touchdown. Nice job for the Raiders getting it done, man. Looking easy. 12 for 17, 179 yards on the play, or rather today. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Luke Charlton to 150 yards, 6.5 average yards per carry, 9 broken tackles in this one. Not a lot of passing, but a little bit. Brock Bowers, top player, 4 catches, 1 touchdown. Palmer with a touchdown as well, but no big plays except for the one big play down the field to Adonai Mitchell. And on the defensive side of the ball, Zaire Klein played extremely well. Said his name a lot today. 9 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Played very well against the running back, Brian McKenzie. Also 7 tackles, 1 interception for him. And Emmanuel Massey, 3 pass deflections, playing people very well. 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. And then you did have Jaden Shelby with tackles for loss. Ton of players making it behind the line, making it tough for the Ravens to get anything going. Good job by the Raiders. We're moving on. Okie dokie. All right, let's see who won, who's going to win. I'm going to go ahead and advance the week. And let's see what we got here. And it will be the Chiefs. Kansas City for the 3rd time this season for the Super Bowl. And Kansas City is always in the mix. And of course, you also have the New Orleans Saints. The Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints are going to play it out on the other side of the field. Wow. I think the Saints were a lottery team a couple years ago. They've gotten their stuff together, and now they're sitting at the top of the NFC West along with the Cowboys. That is going to be very, very interesting. All right, well, here we go. Patrick Mahomes and them. We play well against a lot of quarterbacks. Let's see if we can keep it up against Kansas City. Thanks for hanging out with us. I thoroughly appreciate it. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all the things. This is PostGame 2. God loves you and so do I. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.